It's the afternoon, and I'm back with another one, everybody. Back with another one. I tell you, I ain't live during the nighttime, but I always find a way. It's currently 4:31 over here on the East Coast in Boston, Massachusetts, and there's another edition of You Know What. Welcome everybody to another edition of What the Hell's Happening Sports. It's your boy Nero. It's about to be a quick one today. I got some shit to do later on. I could go back live later on when I get home, but we'll see how I'm feeling. You know what I'm saying? Might be, if anything, might be a late night stream on some different shit. But I tell you, first things first. I be bringing up the mentions about. Shout out to all TV in the chat. Shout out to all TV in the chat. I've been bringing up, the Red Sox with my rants and how much shit hasn't been going their way. Shit hasn't been going their way. But you know what? It's been a little bit of a change. It's bring some more confidence in with the team. It's been a couple good series. Hey, that's all I could ask. I'm gonna get into it. W streams in the chat. W streams in the chat. You already know. Shout out to all TV, my number one supporter. Let's see. Is my laptop lagging? It probably is. No bullshit. Let me check real quick. Hold on. Nah, it's at 60% right now. Yeah, so it's not, the battery's not low. Battery's not low. That's weird. Is it still lagging? It is? Fuck. I'll delete it later then. Fuck it. All right, chat. Let's see it. All right, chat. Let's see if it's working better now. I'm gonna wait till I get all TV back in the chat to see if it's still lagging. Let's see if it's still lagging. Give it a second, chat. Give it a second. Once I see all TV in there, then I know we smooth. Word. We back. All right. If y'all didn't catch it before, a little bit of technical difficulties. Real quick, welcome to another edition of What the Hell's Happening in Sports. It's your boy Nero. I'm not going to go on the same spiel I just did because I'm not doing it twice. But we're back with an afternoon stream. And my boy All TV's in the chat. He already know what's up. Number one, support him. He's a supporter, man. And I thank God every day that he be tuning in and he's screaming W's in the chat. You already know. Appreciate the love, bro. W's in the chat. All right. Like I said, Red Sox, they were asked about 2.5 weeks ago. Well, really, they're still kind of ass. They're kind of picking it up. Been a lot going on lately. A series win against the Yankees. A series win against the Rays, which they did last night. And now, day off today. But guess what? They're playing the Yankees again at home tomorrow. We're going to get into it. The Red Sox themselves, they did something very important. They did something very important that has really been needed. They've been needing to do this for a while now. And with that being said, they called up Mr. Roman Anthony. Mr. Roman Anthony has finally got called up to the major leagues. He is the number one prospect in the Red Sox system, but more importantly, he was the number one prospect in the whole minor league. From Baseball America to the MLB rankings, he was number one. He was just, sitting in AAA, doing what he has to do. He was shitting on everybody. Lord and behold, everybody's like, bring him up. The Red Sox initially didn't want to bring him up because, so they had to bring him up. They weren't just going to sit him, let him sit there forever. You know what I'm saying? But regardless, he's up. And he's produced. Now, the Red Sox lost their, in both their series, I'll say this. The first games of both series against the Yankees and the Rays, they dropped the first game. Last two games of the series, they won. So in this last two series, I should say, they are 4-2. In going to the Rays series real quick with Roman Anthony, they it got to the point that he was if you look at him at the plate, he was doing fine. He was doing great. He was making contact with the ball and whatnot. But I know people out there were like, "Oh, he's not getting a hit. He's not getting a hit." Well, he just got to the MLB. He just got there. You're not going to get a hit every time you can, and every chance you get, because that's the point of having fielders out there. That's the point of having walls and restrictions. And, you know what I'm saying? You're not always going to get a hit. You can make contact with the ball, but even if you make contact and help the team in some way, shape, or form, there's a runner on or whatsoever, that's fine. And in his first two games, he played the second game in the series against the Rays, and he played the third game in the series. He has 3 RBIs already. He has 1 hit. At least he got a hit, but he has 3 RBIs. And he's made contact damn near every plate appearance that he's had. So that's a positive. What's fucked up is he's played 2 MLB games in his career. He has 3 RBIs. Connor Wong, the catcher, has played, well, he's missed some time with injury and whatnot, but we're in June, we're almost halfway through June. He doesn't even have a single RBI on the year. That's so fucking pitiful. And the thing, last year he had a big year, and this year he can't even get an RBI. It's tough. It's tough. But that's a rant for another day. The Red Sox now, they are 34-36. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? Right? And if we want to look at the stats real quick, since I got them pulled up, if this works. The Sox themselves, right? No, there you go. Yeah, I didn't even see Roman Anthony's name. No bullshit. That was crazy. I didn't even see Roman Anthony's name. Hold on one second. All right, there you go. My fault. All right, Roman Anthony, where are you? Where are you, Mr. Anthony? On this shit. If this even wants to work. Appearances. And is not. Oh, something just popped up. Oh no, my fault, chat. That was weird. In his 9 appearances. All right, boom. There you go. I'm back. In his 9 plate appearances, I should say officially. I mean, he's hit the ball. I mean, yeah, he's gotten out, whether it's been grounders, fly balls, or whatnot. He's making contact, and that's what I like to see. So you get him acclimated, hey, he'll be just fine. But I don't think I think for his debut so far, I give it in his first 2 games. Honestly, I probably give him I give him a C+. I give him a C+. I mean, he's done all right. He's got a hit. He got a very important hit, I should say, in his second game with his family sitting right by the Red Sox dugout. Brought in 2 RBIs. Hey, and it's only up from there. Now, in yesterday's game, though, with the Rays, the big surprise, I will say, and I'm going to show you the stats right now. This man right here. You might not be able to see it, but if you look at my cursor, I'm pointing to Marcelo Meyer. And he had 2 hits, right? And both those hits were home runs. 2 nice home runs over to the right field side. At that point, Zach Littell, the Rays starter, he gave up a leadoff home run to Jarren Duran. Mayer, he ended up having 2 home runs, and then by I believe it was the 5th inning. Yeah, that's what it was. So yeah, the 5th inning, which was when the last home run was hit, it was Abraham Toro. So the Red Sox bats yesterday, home run wise, I mean, they were doing what they had to do. So it is what it is. They got the win. Chapman came in for his 12th save. And in terms of pitching-wise as a starter, Walker Buehler, 7 innings, gave up 6 hits, gave up 3 runs. He struck out 7. He did give up a home run, but it is what it is. And then Justin Wilson and Greg Weissert in the 8th inning. It was kind of scary, but they both got out of it. Weissert in particular, he ended up having the bases loaded, and he struck the last guy out, and he was fired up. And then Chapman, like I said, came in the 9th, pitched the inning, and had 2 strikeouts. Hey. You took 2 out of 3 from the Rays, And when it came to the Yankees, the bats were flying. The bats did what they had to do. Garrett Crochet pitched great in Game 2, Fox Saturday Night Baseball, had 9 strikeouts. He did give up 5 runs, but it happens. He did go 6 innings, though. Chapman did get the save in that one. Chapman got the save the next night with Hunter Dobbins going 5 innings. After all the shit talk that he did saying he never wanted to play for the Yankees, and some of the Yankees took offense, he backed it up. They got the win. Devers, Story, Narvaez, I believe Toro also, and Christian Campbell, regardless, all had 5 home runs in the last game, which was Sunday Night Baseball. It is what it is. And now you get to the Yankees coming up at home now, and I think this is a series that you could take. I really do think this is a series that they can take. The Yankees, they're a good team, but also when it comes to playing in Fenway Park, not talking shit, but it's what I've seen, and I think they'll be able to get it. Plain and simple. Also, since I'm here, I'm looking at the time also because I got some shit to do in a little bit. The Red Sox actually made a trade today. They acquired Jorge Alcala, who's a right-handed reliever from the Minnesota Twins. In exchange, the Twins are getting infield slash outfield prospect Andy Lugo. And with Alcala being on the team, they had to actually designate for assignment a player, which they did. Brian Van Bell, who actually came up, I believe, he came up on Monday with Roman Anthony. He didn't get in the game, but he didn't get in either game, I should say. But he was in the park, so yeah, he goes back. But regardless, I mean, he's been doing great in the minors. He'll stay there, keep developing. He'll probably end up coming back up. So it is what it is. But yeah, so with Alcala, real quick, just look at his stats. He's pitched 22 games with them this year. He has that's terrible. But he has a career 3.64 ERA. Last year he actually was a lot better. He had a great year from his standards. He had a 3.24 ERA, and his walk rate was a lot more respectable because he does walk a lot of guys. Obviously, right now the Sox are without Justin Slayton and Liam Hendricks. They're on the IL. Garrett Whitlock and Greg Weissert have stepped up, yeah, but one guy that should have stepped up has been freaking Zach Kelly, and he hasn't done absolute shit. He hasn't been that great. He throws strikes when he can, but he ain't that great. So if you can get a change right there, great. But I mean, hey, if this kid Alcala has to develop a little more, kind of get his mechanics back and whatnot in the minors for a little bit, that's fine. That's fine. It is what it is. But with the way the Red Sox pitching, the bullpen pitching is right now, he's probably going to be up. He'll probably be up. Honestly, like, they have an off day today, which is Thursday. The first game of the Yankee series is tomorrow night. So I wouldn't be surprised if he's in the bullpen tomorrow. I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, you need all the arms you can get. There's some guys that are burnt out. Brandon Bernardino, he's been burnt out. I don't think he'll go in the IL, but I wouldn't want to see him join Slayton and Hendricks. So that is what it is right there with them. Excuse me. Shout out to All TV. Yeah, Kelly who? Yeah, he. Yeah, I mean, honestly, if I wasn't covering the Red Sox, I wouldn't know who the fuck he was either. Nope. I know when I do watch him, he can't throw strikes for shit. Can't throw strikes for shit and starts walking guys. But just to look at the schedule real quick, besides this Yankee series, once Monday comes, the Red Sox are out west for 9 games. They take on the Mariners from Monday to Wednesday, the Giants from Friday to Sunday, and then the Angels, which would be next week, not this upcoming week, but the week after, from Monday to Wednesday. Every game is away, so the Mariners are in Seattle. They're playing in Seattle. The Giants are playing. They're going to play in San Francisco, and the Angels are playing in LA. So yeah, so they're about to go out west. This is a big series for them if they can get this series, I should say, against the Yankees is big. If they can win if they can win at least take the series, win 2 out of 3, they'll at least they might end up still being in 4th place, but I mean, hey, you got to gain some ground on the Yankees, and you got to gain some ground on the Blue Jays, and you've lost both series against the Blue Jays so far this year. So, yeah, and they do end up playing the Blue Jays at the end of the month. So, yeah, this is actually a big series for them. So, they got to see what's up and get a series win. Like I said, 2 out of 3. If they can sweep if they can sweep the Yankees, man, that'd be so much helpful. But I don't know if that's probably not going to happen. The Yankees are probably going to get a game out of that. So. But yeah, just to see if there's any other news, Red Sox wise. Yeah, nah, that's about it for the Sox. So, yeah, that's it with them. Let's just see what happens tomorrow, chat. Let's just see what happens tomorrow. Because I tell you, if they get their ass kicked tomorrow, man, all TV's gonna call me. He's gonna start talking mad shit. Be like, "Oh, you need to change it up, bro. Fuck the Red Sox. Fuck Kelly. Who? Hey, who? We should be out there. Fucked up." Yeah, I'm gonna hear it. So I gotta. They gotta win. They gotta win. If they don't win, the first phone call I'm gonna get. And mind you, I ain't even tell you that he's actually on the phone with me. But I ain't gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep that quiet because if I say something crazy, you might hear him be like, "Man, if you don't shut the fuck up." So I gotta chill. I gotta chill because I know how my ball gets. My boy E been on. That's the dog right there. But yeah, real quick before I get out of here. It's a very interesting NBA Finals. Tuned in a little bit, but since the Celtics ain't in, it's kind of different. You know what I'm saying? Like I wish my team was there. And I always tune into the finals, but last year with the Celtics being in there, it was so hyped because it's like we would fight. The team was fighting for a championship, and which they won. Now they got knocked out in the second round. Now seeing the Pacers in the finals, it's great because I didn't want to see New York, but it's also kind of cool because now Larry Bird can try to win a title as an executive in some sense, even though he's not like the full on executive anymore. He's still part of the organization, so. Hypothetically, if the Pacers win, I think Larry Bird may end up presenting the Finals award. It's either going to be him or Reggie Miller. I would assume it's Reggie Miller. But if Larry Bird's up there, that'd be pretty cool too. No bullshit. But yeah, they are up. The Pacers are up 2-1. Actually, they're up 2-1 right now. And they got Game 4 is tomorrow night in Indy. Tyrese Halliburton, I know from watching the game, had a better game yesterday. If I can look at the stats real quick, if it actually lets me. Let me see. My fault, chat. My fault. Let me see, chat. Let me see. Because I know my Wi-Fi is acting up a little bit. No bullshit. I know. But yeah, if y'all watch the finals, I will say that game winner by Halliburton on last Thursday. That was in Game 1. That was nuts. That was. He's been clutch all playoffs, and that just showed it right there. And then obviously the Thunder got it back Game 2. Which in Thunder S you have to, especially on your home court. Game 3, I mean, it was a close. It was neck and neck for most part, but I mean, you got the advantage when you're at home. So the Pacers, had a little extra oomph as the game went on. But regardless, I mean, Game 4 in any series that you do play, whether it's basketball, baseball. Really, it's basketball, baseball, hockey. The most important game is Game 4. The most important game is Game 4 because by Game 4, whether you win or lose, you already know most of the time you know what the outcome is in the series. Most of the time. Besides, LeBron and them in 16. You know what I'm saying? Or even the Red Sox in 04. Just to name a couple teams that have come back from either a 3-0 deficit or a 3-1 deficit. So if the Thunder are able to come back and win Game 4, hey, it's still going to be a series, but now at least the Thunder get to go back home and they get to try to they get to try to win. You know what I'm saying? So it looks like I can't find the stats or nothing on NBA.com. And if that's the case, I'm not gonna waste my time with all this shit. I ain't gonna waste my time. Okay. I found something. My fault, chat. There you go. There you go. I will say NBA.com is kind of fiefy sometimes, chat. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. All right, well, real quick. Yeah. So the Pacers 116-107 last night. Let's see. If I press on this, are they gonna give me the box score real quick? I would hope, right? I would hope so. Because if they don't, I'm smacking the shit out of somebody. No bullshit. I might have to smack the shit out of Adam Silver. But let me not say that before I get banned. Where is it? Okay, boom. Here you go. Yeah. So I'm gonna look at real quick. I'm gonna go with the stats, but Shy. Where is he? Oh, my fault. Is it? Yeah. Where's he at? Oh, he's right there. I'm bugging. Yeah, Shay. I call him Shy, by the way. I call him Shy just to call him Shy. Shy. 24 points, 9 of 20 shooting, 1 of 3 from 3. Only shot 6 free throws. That's different. But he did have 8 rebounds, 4 assists, and 2 steals. Who else? And then Chet Holmgren had a double-double with 20 and 10. He shot 6 of 15 from the field, so you want to see a little bit better than that. Jalen Williams had an efficient game with 26 points, 9 of 18 from the field, 6 rebounds, 3 assists, and a steal. And Lou Dort added 12 points. Carson Wallace only had 7, but then off the bench, Alex Caruso had 8. So that's not bad. So I mean, yeah, they were able to score some points, but they just couldn't get it done. Just gonna get the dub. And then with the let me see, with the Pacers. All right, let me move this up a little bit, chat. My fault. Yeah, Halliburton, 22 points, 9 of 17 from the field. He shot 50% from the 3-point line. He shot 4 of 8. 9 rebounds, 11 assists. He almost had a triple-double. 2 steals and a block. Pascal Siakam, 21 points, 8 of 14 from the field. Didn't make a 3, but he shot 5 of 6 from the line. Halliburton didn't even go to the line. That's actually crazy. So there's something right there. He did have 6 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 steals, and a block. Aaron Nesmith added 7 points. Miles Turner had 9. Nembhard had 8. And then, T.J. McConnell had 10 points off the bench. So, yeah. I will say, from the little bit that I did watch, last night, T.J. McConnell did what he had to do. But then the most important scoring piece, actually, he led all scorers. Benedict Mathurin had 27 points off the bench. 9 of 12 from the field. 2 of 3 from 3, 7 of 8 from the line. So, yeah, he had a pretty efficient game. Yeah, so that's really what killed him. The bench killed him. The bench killed the Thunder. So let's see how they come back from that. Like I said, Game 4 is the most important game of this series, I should say. Thunder better come up and get a dub, because if they go down 3-1 back to OKC, they probably will be able to take Game 5 if it gets to that. But regardless, depending on how it goes tomorrow, it could be Pacers in 6. Could be. We'll see where that goes though. But yeah, chat. I have some business to attend to. This was a short stream. I appreciate All TV being in the chat. Always supports me. Love him. It's my dog right there. This wouldn't be possible if it wasn't for him. Real shit. Update though. I know my backdrop. I've talked about it numerous times. I'll be honest. I'm lazy to put it back up. I've been lazy to put it back up. I was actually going to do it today. With some help from the moms. From Mom Dude. Shout out to moms. Well, obviously I'm here by myself right now. She ain't home yet. So the next stream I do, if it is later tonight on a late night shit, it's not going to be up. I'm going to tell you right now. If I do get on stream tomorrow, it should be up. Or if not tomorrow, if I'm on Saturday, Sunday, One of the most likely, if I get back on Sunday, it's gonna be up. So the backdrop, if you're the OG and know what the backdrop is, it's about to look nice again. Cause this shit right here, ugh. I ain't even gonna say it, but it looked like I'm in my mom's basement for real. I ain't gonna hold you. I really do. Look like I'm a Fifi thing. But yeah, chat. So yeah, backdrop's getting back on soon. Nice again. But yeah, All TV say he'll be over tomorrow to help. All right, bet. He's helping me out tomorrow. Hell yeah. All right, All TV gonna help me out tomorrow. So the next stream you do see me is gonna be up for real.